Everything is falling apart for Democrats, so much so that they are now forced to come up with the most absurd-sounding excuses for hiding facts. For example, many on the left want us to think that there are no legal experts writing articles or on the television who can explain legally complex things to us. While our nation is very, very dumbed down, one California Democrat thinks that Americans are simply too stupid to read a memo. Representative Adam Schiff, DCA, has said, "We can't release the FISA memo because Americans won't understand it," according to the Goldwater. "We are all expected, it can be assumed, to kneel at the great mind of Schiff since he seems to understand it." This is the kind of condescending tripe that passes for leadership when a Democrat gets into office. CNN host Ana Cabrera asked if the FISA memo should be released to the public for them to draw their own conclusions based on the facts, and that was really the haughty answer that he gave. Well, because the American people, unfortunately, don't have the underlying materials and therefore they can't see how distorted and misleading this document is, he added, trying to wiggle out of the facts. The Republicans are not saying make the underlying materials available to the public. Representative Ralph Norman, RSC, knows better. He has called the facts being hidden a smoking gun. This was not written by Republicans. This is a memo that was uncovered along with other documents that were deemed classified, Norman also states. All we're saying is let the Intelligence Committee vote on it and let the public see what the public needs to see. This will make Watergate look like child's play. Likewise, Representative Mike Conaway, RTX, has said that there are ways to get the memo out sooner than the 19 days, but that such practices are far from normal. The parliamentarian is dusting this one off because I don't think there's been a vote, he says. Back in the original formation they thought every once in a while, I think the phrase was grave public interest, they foresaw there just might be some reason that the committee would need to override the classification system. The truth remains that it is not up to some obfuscating leftist to dictate to all of us what we are able to absorb. The only reason that such a suggestion was made is that the Democrats are seeing their entire house of cards fall down and they have simply run out of reasons for delaying that fact. Sources: The Goldwater, The Conservative Daily Post.